Now I know some of y'all listening like, who is this that just jumped on the mic when it's talking? No, it's all
And then we
good.
turned it into ESPN.
Big Rube, welcome to the show.
Appreciate that.
Yes. Welcome.
Thanks
This is
for
your first
having
time coming on down here during our hours.
Well, yeah, it's been a while.
Okay.
We used to come out. We used to just stop by here like it was our friend house or something.
Because it is.
We used to just come through here every now and then. So I told him it had been a while. So I was like, yeah, I roll on down.
Okay. Well, you know what? I fairly new still to Atlanta. Like 04. I've been here since 04. So tonight, when I tell you seriously, like
You from Detroit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
I'm from
cool.
Detroit. So
I know a lot of cool
tonight,
people from Detroit.
you do?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're kind of cool.
Yeah, y'all's good folks.
Kind of cool, I think.
That's the south of the north.
It's the south. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
I met some country Detroit cats.
Oh yeah, because most of us only like a generation or
Detroit
two.
won an alligator vest.
That's how we get down with the shoes to me.
Hardcore pimping. That was in the 90s.
Gators.
That was in the 90s. Ain't no telling what they coming with now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But nah, Detroit is cool though.
Yeah. So, you know, tonight, like, this really is, you have to forgive me. I even had, when Killer Mike was in here, had to let him know, like, listen, it's a lot of stuff I don't know. So when we talk, I'm really, like, all right, so Big Rube, explain this to me, or, like, don't think I'm just, like...
Oh, no, it's all good. I talk your head off, so I love explaining.
Oh, okay.
That's what I do.
Okay. That's what's up. So, born and raised
I was
here.
born in Southwest Atlanta.
Okay.
In Southwest Atlanta Community Hospital. It was actually called Holiness Family at the time, but it's called Southwest. And then I think they closed it now, or it's something else, some other joint. And so everybody in Atlanta know where it's at because it's by the food stamp office.
Oh.
So if you're getting that federal assistance, you know where it's at.
Lord, somebody show me. Show me where it's at. Hey, but okay, so Atlanta, born, raised. Now, have you been doing just spoken word or?
Well, nah, actually, I started out rapping. You know what I'm saying? I've been rapping since I was like 12. Just, I used to we just freestyle and stuff. And then when I got about 15, I got kind of serious about it. Started writing songs with my homeboys. And then by the time I was about 17 or 18, I hooked up with Rico and Sleepy from Organized Noise. And then we started like saying we was gonna work on music and stuff. We did a few things, and we ended up hooking up with Ray. And then that's when they actually became Organized Noise.
Okay.
And basically, one of the first groups that we put out was PA, Parental Advisory. And that was KSL, Mello, and KP. KP had Ghetto Vision. He actually was the guy who discovered T.I.
Okay.
And then it was kind of funny because we was real cool with T-Bias with T.I. from TLC. And Rico knew Left Eye. She came down from Philly, and he said, yo, Ian and Jermaine, them doing this girl group, take you over there and check you out, because she was so dope with the rapping and dancing and all that already. She was just, she was dope. Took over there, they loved it, put it in the group, and because we knew them, and when they shot the Baby video, they was like, come on now, get in the video or whatever. So she ended up introducing PA to Pebbles. Pebbles signed them, and since she was married to LA said, who did those beats? Like, who did the beats? You know what I'm saying? Like, Organized Noise did the beats. Wanted them to do a remix on TLC, What About Your Friends? But Rico them put, it was a slick little move. He put Outkast on the remix.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying? We had just got them. We had just met them. They was in high school. And LA was like, well, who's that rapping? You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's Outkast. Well, I want to holler at them, so he signed them. Then he was like, well, dang, who is that? You know what I'm saying? That's Goodie MOB. You know what I'm saying? So every time we did something new, he just kept putting another cat from the, other cats from the crew on. And it was just like, that's how he signed Outkast, Goodie MOB, and Society of Soul. And after we did the LaFace thing, put out the first couple of records, and Outkast really blew, you know what I'm saying? And Goodie MOB was doing their thing. Then Organized Noise got to deal with Interscope, and that's when we put out Cool Breeze and Wish Doctor. You know what I'm saying? And that's when Wish Doctor did Every Day as a Holiday. He was the first one to say Dungeon Family, and once he said that, it was over with.
It was a wrap.
Yeah. So it was kind of like, we're going to keep it moving from there. And ever since then, it's been Dungeon Family.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
We use the Wu-Tang methodology. Just keep putting cats on there, and it was kind of like that with really that's how you just had to do it. We was like when one of your partners get on, you know, you put your other partners on there, and then that'll help them get heard. And then same, you know, next man help the next man up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it was about.
It's just so happened that you know, they're in the backyard of a major, you know, so y'all was right, like you said, y'all was right in there to be able to get like LA.
Right. And it was funny because at the time, right before that, it was like, you know, Atlanta wasn't nobody really focusing on Atlanta for hip hop, you know what I mean? And LA himself, he was like, I already know nothing about hip hop. That's why I'm coming to y'all cats. I want y'all to be able to, you know, he said, I know his song when I hear it, but he was like, I'm not really a hip hop, you know, guy. And I'm pretty sure he know a lot more about it by now, but you know what I'm saying? And Rico is more of a visionary than anything. He real good. He one of them cats like when you was in school, he could tell 6 months, a year ahead of time what was gonna be hot next year, like clothes, the songs. Like he could be like, oh, that's gonna be the next whatever. You know what I'm saying? That's really what's needed for a good producer or a good, you know, especially a good CEO or anything like that. If you know what's gonna be hot, that's way better than knowing what's hot right now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because you can get ahead of the curve.
Yeah, you late when
you late on it right now. You know what I'm saying? That's a listener, but if you're making the music, you gotta know what's gonna be hot. Yeah. And he knew that when he heard Outkast, he was like, "Yeah, we about to," you know what I'm saying? We about to go ahead and get this in. But they was you know, some young guys. They was still in high school, and they came up auditioned for him. And he changed their name for him because they was like 2 Shades Deep or something. He changed it to Outkast, and it was just from there.